Hey, what's up guys? Taylor Mayers here with All Day Training. It is Friday evening, almost 6 o'clock. The sun's going down. It was a beautiful day today. I didn't get to be outside much. I was training all day long, literally. And I thought I'd get outside for this video blog and get some fresh air while I tell you guys a short story. Bear with me, stick with it. There's a point to this short story. It's the reason why I'm dropping this vlog this week. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't have a very tough mentality. Some people are born into this world with that unstoppable mindset. They come out kicking and screaming. They'll take on any challenge, never back down. Some people aren't, and I was not. You know, no matter how much my dad tried to instill that unstoppable mindset that whatever you attack, whatever you go after, it's yours. I just gotten very much a quitter's mindset on a lot of things. You know, the moment it got hard, I quit or I tried something else. The moment I felt a little pain or discomfort, decided it wasn't for me, or I felt sorry for myself. You know, I was too immature. I was pretty soft. As I look back, a good kid, but I was just soft. And it wasn't until I was 18 years old and I was put into a terrible situation, a situation that I'd put myself in through a lot of bad decisions, and being in that situation caused me daily anguish, where I had to face my demons every single day. And so I started training every day. I started doing physical training, physical fitness every day. I got after it. I didn't do it the same way every time, but every day I challenged myself to do something different, or do it in a different way, or do it for more reps. And I achieved some amazing physical fitness over that 1 or 2 year period where I was going through a lot of hardship, and I was in a situation where my life was spiraling out of control. But fitness saved my life. The physical training saved my life. It wasn't just some outlet. Every day that I got up and I attacked my training, the training was more than just about physically transforming me. It was spiritually and mentally transforming me. By the time it was all done, I was tougher than I'd ever been in my entire life, and it helped make me who I am. And I wouldn't be here today talking to you like this if I hadn't gone through that terrible experience where I trained every day. And that I know that the physical training saved my life, because every day that I went after that training, I was facing my inner demons. I was facing my insecurities. I was facing my fears. I couldn't run. I was in a place where I couldn't run from my obstacles. I couldn't run from what was staring me in the face, which was, your life has to change and you have to do some things better. And training was the conduit for that. Training proved to me that whatever I want to do, whatever I want to go after, that if I'm willing to feel some pain, if I'm willing to feel some discomfort, if I'm willing to go after it day in and day out and suffer a little bit, that I can have whatever I want. It taught me some of the most important lessons of my life, physical training did. And being fit and taking on daily physical challenges. And the problem with fitness today, the problem with the generation today, my generation and the one after me, is we're soft. Call it like I see it. Many of us are soft. We think that the world owes us something, and I'm not talking to all of us, but there are a lot of us out there, more of us than any generation before us, that think the world owes us something. That the moment we're studying and we get tired, we quit. Or the moment a job gets really tough or makes us have to raise the bar, we go look for another job. Or maybe we don't go look for that job that we think deep down we deserve, because we're not willing to put in the time, the effort to study, to learn the craft, to develop the skills. That's one of the reasons why our country is so obese, is dying of autoimmune and degenerative diseases. It's not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons. Because people have convinced themselves that the only way they can do something is if it's convenient, if it's fast, and if it's easy and doesn't hurt. Later, Kaz. Nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, the biggest misconception about physical training and what it does for a human being is what the majority of people who don't train regularly don't get. See, they think it's about what the public tells you, right? It's about the superficial, right? You want to look good, you want to be confident, you want to prevent degenerative diseases, you want to live longer and happier. And so most people think that's what it's all about. That's not what it's all about. It's about something much more than that. It's about something that is a representation of who I am and why I do what I do. And all my clients, all Jimmy's and Travis's clients understand this. And that is that when they set foot in the gym every day, they're not there to go through the motions. They're not there to tell their friends that they belong to a gym so that they show up twice a week and do their same exercises the same way. And they're not going to push you too hard. They're not going to try and raise the bar because it hurts a little. But hey, they got to check the box. I went to the gym. Our clients, we don't allow that. When they're in the gym, that day, when they look at the board and see what's on their board, there are skills that have to be learned. There are steps that have to be improved upon. There are lifts, there are movements, there are times that they're looking to improve. They're looking to be better for that day. See, human beings are made better. They discover their true potential when they go through hard things. When their minds are telling them they should quit and they choose to go about it and do it anyway. That's what makes you get to the next level. That's what makes human beings achieve their real potential. And most of our generation will never achieve that true potential unless they wake up and they realize that you have to work and that you have to get in the gym. There ain't no shake weight that's going to save you. There's no ab rocker. There's no Bowflex tread climber for 15 minutes that's going to transform you, not just physically, but mentally. There is nothing that frees you more than to walk into the gym and to see something, be faced with something, an obstacle, and know that it's going to be hard and your mind's going to tell you to quit. And even when you're in the middle of doing it, it's going to start hurting a little bit. And then your mind, out of a defense mechanism, it's going to tell you, just quit. You showed up. You did what you had to do. You're going to get maybe a little better, but at least you showed up. Showing up gets you nowhere. And see, physical training, this is where most people miss the boat. Physical training is about more than just the physical. Facing your fears in the gym every single week, facing those demons over and over again, and conquering them, and then building a little bit of confidence on that, and realizing that you can do more than what you previously thought. Or when you're in the middle of an exercise and your coach or your partner's telling you, don't quit, you're not done, you got 5 more. That's the real deal, guys. That's not some cheesy commercial. It's when you reach those breaking points where your mind is telling you just stop and quit, and then somebody else helps you figure out that you're capable of more than you could ever imagine if you just didn't quit. That, friends, is mental toughness training. That is why there is not an exercise gimmick on the planet that is going to make you truly successful in your life the way hard physical fitness, hard training, doing what makes you uncomfortable, attacking those weaknesses, facing your fears, getting hit with a little hardship and a little pain, and then doing it, and then pushing a little more. That will that will transform your mind. That will make you a better father or wife, husband, sister, cousin, friend. That'll change you on a professional level. You will be better at your job. Mark my words. You will be a better version of you if you can learn how to suffer a little bit and use it as a learning tool. That is why my clients and other clients I know and athletes, that's why they shine in other parts of their life, because they've developed the mental toughness in many ways from what they learned in the gym, from the day after day grind. So if you want to change your life, you have to be willing to do what's hard. And in doing what's hard, you're going to become mentally tougher. And in becoming mentally tougher, it will transform you into somebody that can accomplish anything else in any other aspect of your life. That, to me, is worth every bit as much as the physical. It's worth every bit as much as looking better or not being sick or injured. To me, there's nothing that compares to that confidence in knowing you can accomplish anything. And you can attack obstacles, feel some pain, and keep moving forward. All right, guys, that's all I have. The sun's going down. I hope you got something out of this. We'll do some holiday eating tips next week. Until then.